He's been breaking for 10 years straight, so you know he's here to stay. The energy's a thriller, and the cards are always killer. Cheap fun breaks is the big league way.
Alright guys, so this is case 3. Case 3. I'm really disappointed in myself. I'd intended to be breaking this whole time, and I fell asleep instead. I feel like kind of an idiot. So, yeah, feeling a little bad right now. And then I had the guy that didn't pay, and then I feel bad about that because, you know, I mean, other people got to pick up their slack, and the James Beard spot didn't get claimed, so that's $1,500. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just little things. But now I'm all bummed out. I always get bummed out when I have to ban an account, though. You know, if I ban an account, I mean, I don't like it. I would rather never do it, but I mean, I don't have a choice sometimes, and but it never sits well with me. You know, I don't like doing it. Spammer accounts they're not real accounts, you know, and scammers, you know, I actually enjoy banning those accounts because I feel like every time I ban a scammer account, I'm actually helping, you know, the real members of the forum, not hurting them. But, you know, when I have to ban an account that I think is actually a collector, you know, regardless of the reason, I never enjoy it. I don't like it. I mean, I don't think you should enjoy it, you know what I mean? But I just don't. It just always bums me out. I feel like I have to, you know, police something, and I don't want to police it, you know? This should be is it 2? Well, I guess it is 2. Yeah, sorry. And you know what? I went to hobby again because for some reason I thought it was case 3, but you're right. I must have dreamed I did 2. So we really shouldn't even be doing hobby right now. But the good news is we'll be able to do 2 jumbos. You're right. Let me put it on the screen because clearly I don't know what I'm talking about. But you know what I mean? I don't like it. I mean, you know, people talk about always warming up the hammer and stuff like that, but I really don't like it. I don't actually enjoy admin at all. I don't enjoy the job. I don't enjoy the responsibility or anything, and I actually had finally found a replacement, and then the pandemic hit, and it just didn't seem right, you know, to put it in the hands of somebody else in the middle of a pandemic. Not that, you know, it just felt like unusual circumstances. I didn't want to give up the reins during that. I mean, I wanted to, but I didn't figure it was right. So I didn't, you know? Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he said, you know, I owed him 5%, but I went back and looked, and he had 4 spots, and then I put up the 5% deal, and it was, you know, if you take 5 total, you know, 5 total, at least 5 total, you get 5% off. But that, I can't count that on spots you already have. What kind of sense does that make? That doesn't make any sense. We're trying to fill the break, not fill it. So, you know, whether he was confused or he was looking for an excuse just not to pay, which seems pretty likely because he didn't pay, you know. I just banned his account. I can't waste my time on somebody like that, you know. They haven't even been on the forum in 4 days. So how do you commit to a break that's supposed to start 3 days ago, and you know that your payment was due 4 days ago, and you're like, oh, you know, I'm just not gonna show up? Like, that's an excuse. Like he can show up 4 or 5 days after this and be like, oh, he must have gave my spots away, I guess I'll just, you know, go about my business. No, you're gone. You're gone. You are gone. I'm not leaving you on the forum. You know, yeah, it was only me, but the guy's got 19 posts. I'm not keeping him on the forum, you know. He's got a 5% chance of doing this to somebody else, you know what I mean? I'm not doing it. So, he's out. He's out. And I'm sure we'll get a message, you know, oh, I didn't understand, or I didn't know it meant it. Yeah, I don't care. Get out. Kino. So anyway, that's my story. What's up, Jimmy? Did I miss? I think I thought I missed one. Clearly, I wonder how good that case 2 was. But I am happy because now we can do 2 jumbos in a row, and I really like the jumbos a lot better than the hobby. Although the hits in hobby are really nice. Don't get me wrong. Although we haven't hit any yet. You know, I do like the hits. They just take so long to get to. You know what I mean? Here's a rookie. Here's an orange paper rookie. Arozarena, Randy Arozarena, Cardinals. It's an orange rookie, you know, orange paper rookie. So, you know, that's a nice card for the orange paper spot, in my opinion. Oh no. Those are actually market corrections Royals. That the Gwyn is exactly where I thought it'd be. The Jeter's a little high, but I mean it's Jeter. But yeah, the Gwyn's exactly where I thought it'd be. You know, still high but below Baller Trout. That's what I was going for Friday. So I feel better that I kind of have a feel for, you know, what was gonna happen. It's that 95,000 print run just scared everybody off. And rightly so, you know, rightly so. So we'll see. Yeah, I actually did. I didn't mean to, but I did. I did. Really? You thought Jeter was 60? I thought Jeter would be a hair lower than he was. I still thought he'd be above Baller Trout, but I didn't think he'd hit 40,000. Christian Javier. So we still haven't hit the auto. So, you know, we only got 4 packs to go. I love it when the auto is at the end. So that makes me happy. The best way to get a spot in the breaks is, look at that. JJ Bleday. I'm very happy with that card because we only hit 1 in 14 cases, so he's probably pretty rare. That's actually my second JJ Bleday auto ever. So that's one of your short printed. There's not very many short printed, but he is one of them. Usually your second year prospect autos are usually, you know, rare. So yeah, that's nice. JJ Bleday, 4th overall pick. I didn't, and this is a terrible thing to say, but I haven't thought it would at all. And I even talked to Blake about it, and I was like, I just think that the Shore Griffey scared away all the people that are buying, you know, a lot of this card. I still think people are buying the set, but, you know, I don't think people are buying 100 at a time. And he was like, well, I think there's going to be 100,000 people buying one, you know? And I was like, I don't think that's realistic. But he did share some stuff with me about the Trout. A little bit I can tell you. Like, for instance, it's Blake and Baller on the card, which I think will help it. I do. And the card is very, very nice. I'm really excited for it. So that's going to help. I think when people see the card, it's going to go up. I'm not sure it hits 100,000, but I think it really might. I think when you see the card, you'll see what I mean. I mean, the baller only Trout, got 35,000 when print runs were, you know, when 20,000 was a lot, so it kind of doubled it. So if we're looking at 40,000 print runs, I could see this Blake Baller Trout. I could see it getting, you know, at least very close. What did you claim it at? What did you claim it at? I said it that Blake's Trout wouldn't hit 100,000. But I mean, I really could be wrong. But the people talking about 200,000 and 300,000, I don't think they quite understand. And to be honest with you, that would be horrible because it would make the card worthless. Yeah, It's an amazing looking card. I mean, it really is. It's a jaw dropper. I mean, anybody that has a Trout collection or likes Trout is gonna want that card. But the problem is now that so many people know about it, everybody's gonna be buying multiples. It's actually gonna be the card that I'll probably still buy a lot, but I'm gonna buy a lot not expecting it to ever go up. I'm gonna buy a lot just so I can give them away because they're really cool giveaways. You know, it might only be a $15 giveaway. It might never be, 30, but it's a really cool card. I still think it happens. I mean, this market correction has taken like a whole lot of people out of the game, and so they were all selling at once. There was a lot of speculators, and me included. There was a lot of speculators in the set. If I were buying right now, and I am, I would focus on low print run cards. Those are the cards that are going to be the safest investments. And man, if you can get them at the prices that they're going for right now, that's just the way to do it, I think. You might be right. You might be right, but that Baller Trout's awesome. It's a really cool card, but it's not going to be the #1 Trout anymore. It's not going to be the #1 Trout anymore. I saw Baller Trout selling for 85, which I was like, man, that's low because I sold some for 200. But most recently I sold them at 115. But you got to understand, I got in at $15. And I only sold 5 at 115 just because I wanted to get some of the money back so that I have less invested in the cards. Yeah, that's cool. Did you talk to Phil? I told you he'd reply. Did you send him a picture of some of those Pokemon? He loves that stuff, man. I think some people have the Blake Rickey in hand, or maybe I'm mistaken. I want to do the entire Blake set because he's really cool and I like him a lot. I want to do the entire F. Dot set because same reason, and yeah, and I want to do the entire Trout set because I think the Trout set's cool, and I want to do the entire McGuire set because I like McGuire. So now all of a sudden I want to buy all these cards. All day. See, that's people bailing, bro. I think that's an amazing buy if you got in. I do, but you never posted in the thread. I gave you all that time and you never did. So, I mean, you posted that you'd be interested, but that was it. So once people claimed them and the entire day went by, I had to just give them out. The only thing I have left is James Beard. And somebody posted in the thread, but I mean, that's the only spot left now. I really wanted somebody to just take them all or take a bunch of them. And somebody did. I think they took like half. And I know people are mad. They're like, I showed interest first. But I mean, bro, I'm trying to move everything at once. I want less headache, not more headache. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I never posted first come, first serve or anything like that. I just said I was going to make them available. That's all I ever said. All right, here comes the auto. Ooh, that's a nice auto. Let's see if we got color. You ready? Oh, yes. But, I mean, I have one spot left. I just have one spot left. At least 2 a.m. your time. Yeah, I fell asleep, and then I had to do some stuff on the forum. But, I mean, I still have a spot if you want it. But somebody, the only person that showed any interest only wanted to pay, 2/3, and I've already locked everything in, and I've already added bonus products. So if it's gonna go for that, I'm not gonna move it, I'll just take it and give the cards away or something like that. That's a really nice card. I'm not sure. I thought Big Fan 5 had that spot, but I'm not sure if he does, to be honest with you. Phil, what's up? We were just talking about you. I told Mindo, I was like, the best way to get a hold of him is just put a good photo and tweet at him and say, hey, this is, available. He said he's got some cool Pokemons too. I was like, Pokemon and big prospects? There's only one guy. I know a guy. I only know one. Yeah, I understand. I appreciate it. I just, you know. Yeah, I only sold cards I had in hand. So, I mean, you know, the money that I had, like, in the air, straw money, it didn't mean anything to me. I didn't care about the straw money. And I'm trying to catch up on the set. Now that prices are so low, I'm trying to catch up, you know. I'd love to catch all the way up. But I don't think that's possible. And the thing is a lot of the people sending me prices, they're all prices from like 2 days ago. And they're like, you know, I'll make you a good deal. Well, bro, if you put this up on eBay, you'd only get 40% of what you're asking. I can't make an offer on something that's 3 times current market. You know? And then people are like, "Oh, I can't keep up with the prices." Well, then you're not trying to sell, because if you want to sell, you got to know what it's worth. Jonathan India. The Jason Dominguez? No, but I mean, I don't keep cards. So I mean, I'm the wrong person to ask. I move everything I have, you know. I either give it away, or I sell it in breaks, or I put it in mystery boxes. You know, I don't really keep anything. I mean, cards in my personal PC, there might be, I don't know, 5, 6. I mean, I can hold my entire PC in my hand, right? You know, I mean, I'm definitely the wrong one to ask. Yeah, I mean, and I tried to explain it to them. I was like, go buy eBay Complete. And they're like, well, those prices are too low. Bro, what is wrong with you? You know, nobody's going to pay you yesterday's prices. And they're like, oh, well, they're going up. Well, you know, maybe they will. Obviously, if somebody's buying, they agree with you. But they can't pay you, you know, tomorrow's prices where you think they're going to go up. It just doesn't make any sense. I got frustrated. I just bailed on the whole thing. I mean, I kept the thread going, but I didn't buy anymore. But I mean, I spent 10 grand that first night I did it. A little over. And those cards, you know, technically are probably only worth 6, maybe 7. But that's, in my opinion, those are the cards that are going to go up, the ones I'm buying. So we'll see. But man, I love that Blake Trout. Wait until you guys see the whole card. You're going to be like, what the heck? Well, I mean, if I pulled it, it'd be in a group break. So it would go to the spot holder. Campusano, is this the guy they said got, or is it the other Campusano? I think there's 2, right? It seems kind of early to get rid of him. 2015, so I don't know, maybe. But I think, is it this guy that got let go? That's crazy. I just tell people, if you're selling, sell. You know, don't ask for more than eBay. You know, I think they're worth more than what they're selling for. Come on, man, that's not right. You don't really want to sell then. You know, you want to sell yesterday. And then the people that I made offers to the first night that we did it, you know, a lot of them came back. It's like, yeah, I thought it over and I'm gonna take your deal. I was like, well, yeah, the next day they're not worth that anymore. They're like, yeah, but this was your offer. Yeah, that was my offer Thursday. This is today. That's different. You know, you can't wait for the card to lose, you know, $300 and then take the deal that I offered you 2 days ago. That's not how it works. You know, you said I'm gonna hold, so you held. And this is, you know, sometimes when you hold, prices go up. Sometimes when you hold, prices go down. In this case, they went down. I'm trying to get as many Ermsey Trouts as I can. I think that's another. I think that card, the first card. I think entire lots of some of the big guys. You know, Baller, Blake. You know, those. You know, the big sellers. I think whole collections of them will sell. But I just really love the set, and I hated it at first. It has definitely grown on me, and I am happy that. Because I thought to myself, I said, you know why you like it? Because it's worth so much money. That's why you like it. And I kind of was, you know, I mean, there's a lot of truth to that. You know, when cards go up, all of a sudden they're your favorite cards, you know. But now that prices are going down, I feel like I want them more, you know. So I'm kind of happy. I don't know if, you know, I thought maybe this will be the PC that I'll enjoy. So maybe I'll go for this as my PC. Yeah, I think low print runs hold. I honestly believe low print runs hold. But if you've got a bunch, you know, sell half now. Sell half now and get some money. Because that way, if it continues to go down, you know, and if it continues to go up, you know, you got some money anyway. It doesn't hurt anything. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You don't always have to sell at peak. You know, in day trading, it's the opposite thing. In day trading, you've got your candle, right? Well, in day trading, you want to sell in here. You don't want to sell here or here. You want to sell in here. You know, get your money on the way up or on the way down, depending on which way it's going. But my opinion on what's happening is all the speculators are getting out, and that's perfectly fine. If I was speculating and I had cards in hand, you know, I would probably get out of most of them now also, you know, and then get back in later or, you know, whatever. Robert Atomic, I think that's a smart idea. But you know, I'm using it as an opportunity to get in, but I did sell some cards, you know, cards I have, you know, 30 and 40 of, I sold 5 and 6, you know what I mean? Because I was like, let me get some of this money now, get some of it, put it into my pocket, pay for a lot of my cards, you know? The cards were selling for 10 times what I paid. So I sold 10% of my collection, right? And paid them off, so now everything I have in them is gravy. That's what I was trying to do the other day, is just get 10% of my money back. Which would have paid for the cards. Yeah. So, for instance, my baller trouts, my baller trouts are paid for. Even the ones I gave away, they're paid for. So now all my baller trouts, I have no investment in them. They're all gravy, every card. Same thing with my Saladin Jeters. I had 50 of those. I thought I only bought 20. Turns out I have 50. And so I sold them to cover my initial cost and the ones I gave away. And now all I have left are gravy cards. And I didn't buy as many Sophia Chang. And I had already given a couple away. But I sold half of what I had left of Sophia Chang and made a profit already on those. And then I think I've got 3 left, but those are, you know, they're free. I've got no money in them at all, and I already made money on that one. But I have so many cards in the mail. So many cards in the mail. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, eBay's horrible. But I even got cancellations on, so I take that back, my Saladin Jeters. Those aren't paid off because the guy backed out of the deal. Yeah, he was getting 4 for $860, and now you could buy 4 for about $500-600. So he, you know, he was like, "Did they ship yet? I want tracking." And I was like, "No, but they're in the pile." I mean, I was literally printing the shipping, and I had, I don't know, like 10 of them. And he was like, "Here." And I was like, "No, but, you know, watch your PayPal email because you're going to get it any minute." And he was like, "Well, if you haven't shipped yet, you know, that's horrible. You should have shipped by now." He paid Thursday, and he paid Thursday night, and it was Saturday afternoon, right? And he's like, if you haven't shipped by now, that's, you know, that's terrible. I demand my money back because you haven't shipped. But really, it was because prices went down, you know. So I didn't refund him. He can go get pregnant. I mean, he'll get refunded eventually. I'll have no choice, but I'm not doing it right now. He's gonna wait until either I won't make PayPal force me. I won't go that far, but I'm gonna drag it out. I'm gonna drag it out. The hell with him. Zach Hess. Base auto. Zach Hess. Yeah. Yeah. No problem. I got you. I don't think anything's wrong with the Shore Griffies. I don't think you're gonna. Honestly, I don't think you'll lose money unless you need to get it back right away. But the Shore Griffies are gonna plummet. Once people have them in hand, they're gonna plummet. Look for them to be $5-10 each. That might be a good time to actually buy some. But I think that they'll recover. I don't think they'll ever make money, but I think they'll recover. Sorry guys. It's funny that you both quoted it at the exact same time. That's cool. You know, I'm buying a lot of these cards, at least for the next 10 days. Not very many people were interested in getting cards from, you know, this week or this month. So that's kind of a shame. I'll probably take those threads down. Actually, I never emailed them out, though, so maybe if I email them out, I'll get more interest. But I'd really like to at least get, you know, a handful of them because I want to shoot for the golds. I would love to hit a gold and then random it off and somebody get it. You know what I mean? I don't really want a gold. What am I going to do with it? Unless it's Mark McGuire, then I'd want the gold. But again, I don't really want the gold if it's Mark McGuire, you know? So, I mean, not really. I got some shipping notifications. A couple of them were for pins, collectible pins. It doesn't make any sense. You know, Topps, sure, okay, it's a collectible pin, but let's be honest, nobody's wearing this pin. I mean, are people going to be at the National wearing the collectible Topps pin? I don't think so. But they shipped them individually. They should have waited for a set, you know, the next set, and then shipped them together. Shipped the pin and the next set together and saved all that money on shipping. I mean, it probably cost them, you know, it probably cost them $2 a card, $2 a package, and they shipped them. I'm getting like 5, and they shipped them all individually, you know, which, I mean, I get they're different memberships, but it's such a waste of money. You know, I just feel like Topps should hire me so I can explain to them how to save money, because that's not how you do it. I mean, sure, the pin's part of the membership, you know, that Montgomery membership thing. So the pin's part of that. Sure, okay, that's fantastic. I don't think anybody joined for this pin, but sure, whatever. But don't ship it individually. Ship it with the next set. You know, I mean, it's such a waste of money. It's so insane. It's like we want to make as much money as we can, but we're gonna waste a whole lot of it. You just hit the BDS jackpot. What'd you get? Now I'm interested. What happened? Right, yeah. I mean, it's not like there's a bunch of guys going, hey, I've got, you know, these pins from Topps. I'll trade you for this pin from Topps. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I probably am at least somewhat wrong. I mean, there probably will be at least one guy at the National walking around wearing the pin. You know? I mean, probably. But I don't know. The pin thing doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You know, I mean, I do a lot of giveaways, but I try to make my giveaways 2 things. 1, something that people will use, and 2, something that fits in with the hobby. You know, and a collectible pin doesn't really fit in with the hobby. You remember when they were doing like they were like giving out shoes and stuff like that? Man, ain't nobody joining a group break to get a pair of Bowman shoes. You know, it's just not. Whoever they got in charge of promotions is, at least at that time, was just like, hey, I got an idea. Right? Yeah, that's a good point. I do actually have collectible. Uh-oh. So we got a refractor, so this might be a base. Big spot, though. I'd really like it to be a color, but this might be a base because we have one, but it's just a refractor. All right, so now we've got a refractor and a base. That's still pretty good, but I was hoping for color. I was. I'll tell you the truth. I was hoping for color. I know. I know the same thing happened to me. I haven't actually gone to get them yet, but I got the notifications, and I got notifications where they shipped me 1, they shipped me 3, they shipped me 5. You know, I mean, it's like, what the heck? It's like when you order something from Amazon and it's in a box 10 times too big. It doesn't make any sense. Were they were sleeved and top loaded, right? They weren't just inside the base, were they? It's probably you hit them so long ago. You hit them so long ago you forgot about them. Lutz, blue paper. Whitley refractor. That's funny. Yeah. I paid $3,000 for one in the forum the other day, and Ben Baller made fun of the guy that sold it to me. That's why I kind of pulled him off of my favorite artist list, just because, you know, the guy bought it at $20 because he's a fan of you, right? And then he saw the money and he was like, I just want the money. He listed it at $3,000. I claimed it. I paid, and you know, Ben Baller made fun of him after that. And I thought that was kind of, you know, called him, I mean, it was pretty derogatory. It wasn't even, you know, ha ha ha. It was, you know, I think it was fool. I think he called him a fool, but I mean, regardless, it just yeah, that's funny. What's up, Prison Mike? You doing all right? I mean, the guy had messaged me telling me how happy he was because he was going to be able to pay off this bill and this bill and this bill. And, you know, and then Ben Baller's making fun of him. We'll hire anybody smart enough to take their job away. Kirloff. Atomic. Well, I mean, somebody said they're getting 10%. I don't know if that's actually true, but I mean, that's a huge amount of money. I mean, think about it. If your card sells 100,000 copies and you get 10%, holy cow. Holy cow. That's a pretty good payday. Plus all the ones that they, autograph and sell on the side and all that. Aquino. Sky Blue Aquino. That's a nice card. I don't know. I mean, people keep saying that, but he's put it everywhere. I mean, it's all over. It's in his podcast. It's on Twitter. It's on his Facebook. If he's got this huge following, how the hell do they not know about it yet? I just think they don't necessarily care because, everybody says it's art, but it's not really art. It's sports cards. And if you sell 100,000 of something, it's not rare. I don't care. It's not rare. It's not. It's not rare. So, Alec Baum. No, I don't think they're fleecing anybody. I mean, if you offer something for sale and somebody buys it, I don't think that's a fleece. I bought 2 F-Dot autos, and I could sell one right now and pay off both, I mean, I know I could. But I really liked them, so I bought them. And his print run, it's 30,000, which in today's 2020, that's really low. That's the lowest one of the week. The last 10, his is the lowest. So far, I mean, we still have what, Friday's print run, but and I think there's a card that'll be lower in Friday's print run. I can't picture the cards in my head. What do we have Friday? Card 29. That's the Jeter, right? Or is that the Chang? I think 31's the Jeter. Hold on, I gotta look. Oh, Topps, you're so dumb. Every time somebody gets a hold of Topps, man, all the time. Go to Topps's homepage right now and check it out. That happens constantly. I'm trying to find a way to get to the page with the well, that's Topps now. This is Topps by brand. Let's go here, see if this works. Yeah. So, I don't know. Frank Thomas or Donnie Baseball? I don't know, but I think maybe they will be higher than the Gwyn. Maybe. But those could be the 2 lowest print runs of the week. I thought by, Thursday and Friday we would get back down low again. Somebody said the Jeter would be 100,000, and I said I don't think so. Not after the Griffey Shore. That's going to have the opposite effect, So I'm happy to see him come back down again. Yeah, I got there. I had to go through a roundabout way because their homepage is always so messed up. Yeah, I would expect those to be, mid to high 20s to, low Low 30s. I would like them to be in the 20s. I'd be pretty happy if those print runs are in the 20s. Yeah, I have a Jeter. But I'm not selling at current prices. You'd be better off buying from somebody else. I think the Jeter right now is like 150, and mine are, well, that's not true. Mine aren't paid for. I keep saying that, but the guy backed out. But I'm pretty happy to hold. Jeter's a pretty low print run, so I'd like to sit on it. For a Jeter, it's a low print run. And it's a pretty cool looking card, you know? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, people thought the Griffey, you know, the Jeter would be 100,000. I said, I don't think so. I mean, maybe the Trout by Blake and Baller is gonna hit 100,000. Maybe it is. I mean, I can understand, because even if it's not profitable, because it's not profitable. If it hits 100,000, it's not worth anything. But it's so cool looking, you know, and which is kind of the opposite of the Griffey Shore, where everybody bought it thinking it was going to have value, but nobody really, I don't think very many people bought it because they wanted it for their collection, you know? Yeah, I'm definitely not selling my Jeter for 100, but I mean, I think Thursday night I was at 215 and I was the lowest price I had seen. Which, you know, if I was selling right now, I would take 100 because that's going rate, but I'm just not. I need all, I have to go look and see what I have coming in. And I'm sure they're all going to come in. But I spent a lot of money the other day and I kind of just spread it out all over the place. So I got to take a look and see what I have coming in. Make sure the people shipped, because, you know, after Ben Baller said he would have paid that kid more than what I did. So he might, I mean, it's possible that he backed out of the deal. I don't know. Constipated Kermit the Frog. Yeah, but I definitely want to do a Jameson collection now. And I want to do a F. Dot collection now. And I want to do a McGuire collection now. And I'm thinking about it. If prices keep dropping, I'm thinking about getting all of them. All the ones I'm missing. Just filling in my entire collection. And it's a 400 card collection too. That's a really big one. You know, that's a big collection. But for me, it's great because, you know, I don't really have anything in the card, so I can always do giveaways. And, you know, no harm, no foul for me. Bryce Ball, you ready? It's not where I expected it. The cards are not in the same spot, the autos, in these cases. Here we go. Hell yeah. Nice. So Bryce Ball hit in both cases so far. Bryce Ball, that's a nice card. Congratulations to the Bryce Ball spot. Which one you mean, Dodgy? The $100 one? $100 for Saladin Jeter? I think the print runs that are, you know, under 20,000, I think those are the good cards. I think the ones that are under 2,000 are the huge cards. And, you know, under 6,000 are really good. That's just me though. That's just me looking at the market and saying that's what I think. That's why I wanted to buy every card with a print run under 2,000. But I don't buy cards on eBay at all, so it kind of limits my buying power. Adley? Sky Blue Adley? Oh, okay, that's what we're talking about. I've got some cases coming in. I'm not even going to try for that, for the NT on their site. I don't know. Maybe I'll look at it. Maybe I'll look at it. If it gets low enough. I'm not spending anything stupid. the Saladin Jeter's not the first one released. Is it? Man, I'm way off if it is. I could have sworn there was more. Hold on one second. Let me see. It is. You are absolutely right. It is the first one released. Wow. Shows what I know. But the Grotesque has the smallest print run. The Grotesque has the smallest print run. Yeah, I 100% stand corrected. You're right. I guess because of the other one had a lower print run, that's why I thought that. But nope, you are correct, sir. Well, I mean, we're only on case 2, and he hit this in the last case, so far so good. Plus, he is, you know, legitimately up from the 14 caser. I don't want to look at it as a 100 case break. I want to look at it as a 116 case break. That's why that's how I want to view it. But yeah, I think he's doing great. Otani, Sky Blue. You know, he made a huge profit in the 14 caser. If you have the first 4, you should have gotten the last one, even if you only bought one. Got a gold hidden gems, Danny Jansen. Hidden Gems doesn't have any autos, so color's really, you know, where it's at for that spot. Yeah, somebody bought all the paper. Somebody purchased it all. The print runs. Yeah. But I mean, you already got the first 4, so now you won't have the set. Of course, with the high print runs, you can always just buy it on eBay. I lose that in a slot machine. Ooh, Wander Franco, Atomic. That's a nice card. Oh, man down. Let's move the paper. It's gonna start falling. Adam Hill. Adam Hill base auto. Yeah, that makes sense. Quarantine saved you a lot of money. There's a nice Dominguez. Purple paper, Cantillo. You lost 5K at the casino, Gil. You gained 5K of experience. That's funny. All right, I'm gonna aim this fan back at me. I've got it aimed at the ceiling, but because it got too cold, but now it's too hot. So I think I'll spin it because that way it's not hitting me at all times. There we go. Yeah, that'll help, I think. Whew. Ah. Well, I'm sure they would, buddy, but I sold it. Okay, I answered too quickly. I see what you said now. I thought it was a little weird when you said you gave blood daily. Yeah, that's what I get for trying to reply before I finish the entire comment. Dominguez? I think that's at least 3. And Cody Hose. Nice card. Lorenzo Cain. Bobby Bradley. A refractor. Rookie auto. The guy that showed the picture of the baseball cards during the riot, I thought that was really funny. They were trying to break into the registers, and all that Mosaic and Bowman was sitting behind them. And they just had no idea what it was worth. I thought that was pretty funny. Joe Adele. No, I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one. I saw the people taking over the highway though, and like bashing people's cars and stuff like that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't care what you're representing. If you take a hammer to my car, and my kids in there, anybody, it doesn't matter. Even if it's just me, I'm going to blow you away. I'm very sorry. If I could drive away instead of shooting you in the head, I would do it. I would absolutely do it. I would avoid it at all costs. But that lady was trapped, and they were smashing her car with hammers. You're gone, bro. I'm sorry. The second you swing that hammer at my car, it's over for you. And I just hope you got right with Jesus, because it's done. And you don't want my kids in the car. You don't, because then, you know what? I'm not even gonna say anything more. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's gonna be. Whew. Wish you hadn't have done it, but you did. You know, that's all there is to it. I'm sorry. Absolutely sorry. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, they were smashing that lady's windows in. You know? I mean, I don't know if she had any kids in the car, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Man down. Chisholm. Yeah, you don't. Yeah. And what's your defense going to be later? Oh, I was just bashing their car in. You shouldn't have to worry. Mothers shouldn't have to worry about their kids running off to riots and coming home in body bags. Isn't that the way it goes? Mothers shouldn't have to worry about their children coming home in body bags who go and rob stores. I think that's how that went. For the oyster bar. That's Darwin. That's Darwin right there. Ooh, that's a nice card. Congratulations to the orange spot holder. That is a nice hit right there. So Duran and a rookie. The rookie's not as big, but it's a rookie, right? There's your orange. So far, I mean, I've had cases with 3, but look at that one. That's a nice hit. Get you a little chunk back on case 2. Riley Green, that's a nice card too. Nice card for that spot. True orange, Riley Green. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, don't try to stop us from stealing your stuff. If you have to burn down Target to make your point, I don't believe you. You know, I don't believe you. I don't believe anything you say. I don't believe anything you're representing. For the morning, you be. AJ Puck, rookie orange paper. Ooh, nice card. Plotson. Dominguez. Well, no, I just woke up a little while ago. I haven't been awake very long. What is up with Miller being turned around? That's the second time. Yeah, something must have been wrong with that card. Yeah, I played it when I started. We're almost ready to play the smaller version, the 10-second version. I want to get an actual video done with the, you know, like an intro video with the song, so I can actually see when it goes off. Because I can't hear it on my end. So like an actual little video, you know, like Big Pulls or something like that. Gunnar Henderson. Wow. Rookie of the Year, Alvarez. Still haven't hit his base rookie auto, but we've hit, I think, 2 now of that card. All right, last pack, case 2. Helia Ramos, Atomic. Bobby Witt. So coming up on our last auto. Any second now. Nope. Not in this break anyway. We did in the 14 or in the 12. I don't remember. I know I've hit some nice ones. I don't know if it was big, but nice. Another Riley Green color. Nice Riley Green case. Still haven't hit the auto. Three packs to go. And there it is. Dillard. So nothing too crazy in this case. Gold auto, Alvarez insert auto. Nothing too insane. Don't just stand there. Buster Posey. All right, so Hidden Fates. That's not Hidden Fates. It's Hidden Finds. I'm going to call it Hidden Fates forever, though. No matter how hard I try. I'll always call it that. Rookie of the Year did really good with a nice auto. They did good in the 14 case or two, same reason. A couple Dominguez in here, so that makes that nice. This is my spot. Hit an Atomic. This spot I think has just the one Dominguez, yeah. One Dominguez. Paper did well, I think. AJ Puck rookie. Jaron Duran, that's a nice card. Rookie. Lorenzo Cain, Cantillo, Otani, Adley, Aquino. Some nice cards in there for the paper. Non-auto. Let's see what we got here. We've got Riley Green, Gunnar Henderson, Poisson, Riley Green again, Dominguez, Gill, Franco, Danny Jansen, Hidden Finds, gold. That goes over there. Alec Baum, another Dominguez, Paredes, Spanning the Globe, orange. Swaggerty, Campusano, Forrest Whitley, Javier, and another Dominguez. So 3 chrome Dominguez. I understand that spot's coming down. It was. I don't know who didn't expect that. It definitely settles. Dilliard, Alvarez, Bello, Bradley, Adam Hill, Bryce Ball, Dilliard refractor, Brujan, Zach Hess, Brujan refractor, Miguel Vargas, that's a nice card, and JJ Bleday is very rare, so that's another nice card. Where'd the insert go? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So pretty nice, actually, pretty nice. Nothing giant huge, but pretty nice. Ow, hit my knee.
He's been breaking for 10 years.